What is going on, everybody? So today for you guys, I decided to make a video basically just discussing the characters of back cover and what I think about them. I'm going to be talking about everyone, which is the 5 foretelling Zalushu and the Master of Masters, and I'm just going to be talking about whether or not, whether I like the characters or whether I don't like the characters, and yeah, all that stuff. So without further ado, let's go. So first, I'm going to be talking about Master Era. What can I say about Master Era? He's very smart, he has great leadership skills, and he's very calm and collected. Overall, as a character, I thought he was great. The only thing that I really guess I didn't like about him is that he had pretty much no character development whatsoever. He kind of just stayed the same, and I kind of wanted to see him break a little bit, kind of stray from his role a little bit, but I don't know. That's not a bad thing. So yeah, I liked Master Era. I thought it was really cool, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So up next we have Master Envy. To be honest, I kind of expected her to be a more entertaining character, someone that had a little bit more to her. But I thought that she overall was just boring, simply because she did as she was told and she was obedient. And yeah, that's great, but I don't know. I just wanted something more from her. I wanted more conflict within her, you know? Instead of just, he didn't like her, but I don't really care that Ased didn't like her, you know? I wanted some sort of conflict within her, you know? But we didn't really get a whole lot. Overall, her role was, I think, is what really did it for her. She was a rat or a snake. A snake, get it? But, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't like Envy that much. I just wish that there was a little bit more to her other than her just, running around and ratting on people and following her role. I don't know. Okay, so up next we have Ased. And I think it's a very popular opinion that Ased was my least favorite character. Again, very obvious. He was just very angry. He was very just not a likable person whatsoever. He just, I don't know, I didn't like him. And also, roughing up Gula and disrespecting Era, who are two foretellers that I really did enjoy, it just made me not like him at all. And I also just didn't like that they basically made Ased, they tried to target him as the traitor, and I'm like, it's too obvious. He's not the traitor. Come on, are you kidding me? They just tried to make it a little too obvious that he was the traitor, and I guess that's just why I didn't like him. I don't know, I just don't care about this guy at all. He was just, I don't know, he was angry and just rude, and I just did not like him at all whatsoever. And his role was also just kind of stupid too, and he didn't follow it. It was a very easy role, and he just didn't follow it. And I think that just ties into his character even more, that he was just bad. I didn't like him. But yeah, I don't know. I wish that he wasn't so angry and disrespectful all the time, because maybe I would have been like, oh, he's got pockets of weakness. He's got some good in him. But overall, I did not like him at all. Okay, so up next we have Gula. And as I just said, Gula is probably one of my favorite characters in back cover. He's just very cool, and he's very level-headed, and I know this sounds kind of stupid, but he's also kind of edgy, super oh, I'm Gula, oh, I know everything. I don't know, I really like that about him, because he kind of did it in a sarcastic way. He wasn't totally cocky. He was just kind of I don't know. He was very fun. He was a very fun character, and I liked him. And something else that I really really loved about Gula is throughout back cover there was somewhat of a character break, which is what I just talked about with Era. There was really no character break within him, which kept me from really enjoying him. But the reason why I loved Gula is after he got roughed up and he wanted to basically summon Kingdom Hearts, he had a little bit of weakness in him, and I kind of liked seeing that in him. I didn't like seeing him, break down and get all emotional and stuff, but I just loved seeing that development with him. So I just thought that was really awesome, and that's why Gula is probably my favorite foreteller. And yeah. Okay, so up next we have Ava. And again, Ava is one of those characters in back cover that I really, really, really enjoyed. She's a very loving and kind and peaceful person, and she has the most I don't know how to say this, and kind of playful, she's like a kid, she has the more mindset of a younger person, which I really like that. And I also really enjoyed that she does pick the people around her over following the rules. She is definitely an obedient person, and she listens and does as she's told. But when it boils down to it, when it comes to people around her being in trouble, or like she does the right thing. She ultimately will always do the right thing to favor not just herself but the people around her. So I really did enjoy that about Ava, and overall I thought that she was a really great character. Okay, so up next we have Luciu, and my expectations for Luciu were let down. I thought that we were going to learn a lot about Luciu and kind of get a feel for the kind of person that he is, but he didn't get a whole lot of screen time within back cover. He was just kind of, they left you with the whole like, ooh, who's Luciu? He's super mysterious. Like all we really got out of him is that he's kind of like shy and keeps to himself, and he's not very confident. And I don't know. I think the whole mysterious part of Luciu really adds to like his character in general, because we don't know a lot about Luciu. We don't know anything about Luciu except for what his role is and how his role is super important, but his role doesn't really judge who he is as a person and his character. So yeah, I can't really say much about Luciu in terms of how I feel about him just as a character. No doubt, I think he's important, obviously, like I just said, but I don't know. I don't feel an attachment to Luciu. I'm more so just, I'm interested in Luciu more than I like Luciu. So if you understand what I mean, then yeah, that's basically just how I feel about him. Okay, so last but certainly not least, we have the Master of Masters, who I think overall, like past the foretellers, it was my favorite character in back cover. He's absolutely hilarious. Like I laughed a handful of times whenever he opened his mouth or cracked a joke, and I just really liked how he had this whole sarcastic persona to him. Like he's supposed to be the master. He's supposed to be defiant. He's supposed to be the leader. And I just love how he had this whole immature personality to him. And I just really enjoyed it. I also, much like Luciu, I enjoy the mysteriousness of him, because you know what his intentions are, but you don't know what his intentions are. And yeah, he's just super mysterious, much like Luciu. So I enjoy him in that respect. But the difference between him and Luciu is I like that we actually got to know him and we got to get a feel for who he is just as a person. Okay, anyways, guys, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section below who's your favorite character in back cover, and tell me why. And also, who didn't you like and why? So, as always, guys, just remember to like, subscribe for more content, and all that jazz. And until next time, guys, I will catch you all later.